Welcome to another instructional video about one of the workouts I've created for a lot of my athletes in the past. I've made it previously probably over a year ago. But I'm making a video kind of going through and explain it and kind of how to adapt it this day and age. A lot of us are going to be at home working out. We're missing the pool swims. So I want to make these videos readily accessible to everybody to do some workouts at home. Just got done doing mine, incorporated with my kids. We're all home right now. Gyms and pools are closed as of making this video on March 18, 2020. We got COVID-19 floating around. So we're all at home. We're making the best that we can out of it. And I wanted to share this workout. In the YouTube video description will be a link to the Google PDF. So you can print that out. It's got links to YouTube videos of demonstrations of the movements. I'm not going to demonstrate the movements, but I'm going to give you a little advice on how you can adapt it if you're doing it at home. So, and if you hear anything in the background, it's my kids running around. We're all home. We're all doing the best we can under the circumstances. But again, I just want to share this workout with you. So this is more specific for shoulder workout. So we're really trying to get those shoulders, the muscles going, activated. You know, make sure that we don't lose anything with the downtime of who knows how long the pools will be shut down. You know, maybe if it starts getting warm enough, you can do open water swims. We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, it is March, and usually most open water is too cold to be out there swimming. But this workout will help supplement you until we can get to that point in time. So it's, like I said, it's a shoulder-specific workout. So the first movement is going to be the barbell push press. So if you don't have weight equipment at home, you don't have bars and weights and stuff, I did another video kind of demonstrating some of the equipment that I have around my house. I've got the active motion bar. So it's it's an interesting bar because it's got a weight that slides around in there. So you actually kind of have to use your stabilizer muscles. It's not super heavy, but it's super awkward. So you kind of have to use your muscles to kind of stabilize it. I also have the surge. So it's got different handles on it, so you can grab it in different ways. You could do the press off your chest. You could do a press over your shoulders. So it's got different handles on there. You can fill it up with water and make it as heavy or as light as possible as you want. So there are different ways. You could even use plates to kind of get the press in there if you want to. So whatever you got around the house, you know, half empty paint buckets, whatever you got, you know, just go out there and even big rocks out of your rock garden or someplace you can find them, you know, just something out there to add a little bit of resistance. So with the barbell push press, you can link to the video and see a demonstration of it. But I just want to say that there's other pieces of equipment you could definitely use that. If you got barbells, do them. If you got a bar, do it with whatever you got. So next up, we got the dumbbell incline row. So that's more meant for an incline bench. But if you don't have an incline bench, you can just do a standing row. You can just do, if you have just a regular bench, you know, if you've got the edge of the couch, edge of a chair, you can do a regular row and supplement in that way if you need to. And then a standing military press, again, barbell, dumbbell. If you got barbells, great. If you got dumbbells, great. Wherever you got to use it. Like I said, there's opportunities. You know, Amazon is still available and can deliver equipment that you need to be able to get through this time. And it's nice to have it in the arsenal later. Like, you know, some of the stuff I haven't had out in a while because I've used the gym. But I'm breaking them out, and I'm grateful that I have it and been implementing it in my workouts. So the next was a standing military press. Well, actually, we just talked about that one. The upright row. So you can do that standing up. You can do it with weights and plates. You can do it with bar. You can do it with surge. You can fill it up with more water, take more water out. Whatever. Each movement's going to be a little bit different. If you're doing presses over the head or on the chest, you might need a little less weight so you can empty it out a little bit. You could probably even put sand in this thing. I haven't tried it. I don't know if I'd recommend it or not. It might be kind of difficult to get all the sand out of there, but that's something you could put in there possibly to add more weight to it. But you can add as little water as you want, as much water as you want. That's why I like the surge. Again, go back to my videos and the original post in the series for supplementing your swim workouts. I've put links in there to different products and stuff that I found on Amazon. The design's changed a little bit, but the concept's the same, filling up with water to get that. And it's really interesting because, again, it makes you use your stabilizer muscles because that water's swishing around. So you really got to use all the muscles, and that's why I really like this piece of equipment. So an upright row. Arnold press is when you got dumbbells and you bring them around and you twist them and touch. Again, you got plates, bring them around, twist them, touch. It's whatever you got. You know, if you just got a bar, then use it. You got paint buckets, use it. You know, just be smart. Don't do anything that's going to put you in jeopardy of causing an injury or anything like that. But be inventive with what stuff you have around the house. Like I said, if you got, you know, rock garden, just go take 2 rocks. You can hold comfortably in your hands and use it that way. Anything you got around the house. So that's the Arnold press. Dumbbell lateral raise. Again, use the plates, bring them out to the sides. Paint buckets, rocks, whatever you got, whatever you can find around the house. You know, if you've got kids small enough that you can do that kind of thing and hold them up. And anyway, like I said, don't go crazy. Don't do anything that's going to pull a muscle or anything like that. So dumbbell lateral raises and then front dumbbell raise. So basically you're out front. You're really working the front of the shoulders. So plates, I mean, these are little 5-pound plates, and this is enough resistance for me. As I said, this is kind of ironic or fortunate or fortuitous. I don't probably spend as much time on the strength training aspect as I need to, so this is going to give me ample opportunity, and it's really efficient. I'm doing it all at home. Don't have to drive to the gym. Don't have to drive anywhere. Doing it all at home, so that gives me more time to focus on whatever you got going on with the kids or working from home or whatever you're doing. This is going to be a lot more efficient than having to drive to the gym or anything like that. So, like I said, these are most of the workout. So that is kind of the in-depth look at each one of those movements and kind of what you can substitute in as far as equipment. So with all of these, you want to do a warm-up, whether it be on a treadmill, whether it be outside, whether it be on your bike, on the trainer. 5-10 minutes, just get the blood flowing, get the muscles going, do a dynamic warm-up. Again, search the other videos. I kind of talked about that and my other workouts that I posted. You know, just dynamic movements that are not strength training, but it's getting the muscles ready to do the work of the workout. So do a dynamic warm-up. And then the main set, so the main one of these you're doing in there is described your 3 sets of 15, 3 sets of 20, 3 sets of 15, 3 sets of 15, 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10, and then the last one, front dumbbell raises, and actually on the PDF it should be 3 sets of 10, low weight. So all this is more geared for low weight, high rep. So it's simulating as much as possible being in the pool, because you're not putting on weights, you're not doing strength training. Maybe there's some paddle routines in there, but we're doing repetitive motion. And we're doing it with a little bit, you know, body weight or just very, you know, this is just, like I said, 5 pounds. This bar is about 15 pounds. It's nothing crazy. We're not going for, you know, body sculpting or anything like that. So don't worry about, oh, I'm going to bulk up. It's not a problem. You know, just, you know, low weight, high reps. And then you go through each one of these one time. And then you come through, do a cool down. You can do a little jog. You can do a little spin on the bike. And then do your static stretch. Make sure you stretch everything out. I like to incorporate these in either, you know, with my bike or my run. I like to do the bike or the run first and then come through. Again, this workout, I've got the time written on there at the top. It should take about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. It's nothing crazy. You know, don't just Peter putz through it and you know, take as much time as possible. You want to keep doing the movements, take, you know, 10 or 15 seconds in between each movement, and then go it and get after it, you know, between each set, maybe 10 seconds of rest. So again, this is going to be quick. It's going to be peppy. You're not going to go through and you're not going to be pressing so much weight by the end. You're going to be totally spent. You should feel a nice burn, but it shouldn't be to the point where you're totally useless for the rest of the day. It's not the kind of workout we're looking for these, especially if we're simulating a swim workout, because for the most part, if we do a swim, we're not totally spent afterwards necessarily, unless it's a, you know, a hard speed work. But this workout, again, warm up, dynamic stretch, go through barbell push press 3 sets of 15, dumbbell incline row 3 sets of 20, standing military press 3 sets of 15, upright row 3 sets of 15, Arnold press 3 sets of 10, dumbbell lateral raise 3 sets of 10, front dumbbell raises 3 sets of 10. In between each one of those, take about 15-20 seconds of rest. In between the sets, take about 10 or 5 seconds of rest. So you want a little bit of just small amount of rest in between the sets. You want to keep it going, keep the heart rate up, do a little bit of a cool down, and then do your static stretch. And that's one of the workouts you can kind of supplement in on the days that you were going to do your swim workout. And that should be hopefully keeping the muscles ready for the time you can get back out there, get in the pool, get in the water. And also what I like to see athletes do is what I'm doing for my athletes as well, is I'm also adding high intensity, like a bike workout. So it's not very long, maybe 30 minutes a total, maybe that's your warm-up. As you go through, you do a little bit, 5-minute warm-up, and then you do speed bursts for 20 or 30 seconds. You're going all out, and then for 2 or 3 minutes, you're just kind of recovery, and then you do that 12, 10 times, something like that. A little bit of a cool down, then go do your strength work. So you're also working on the cardio that you would in the pool, because when you're swimming, you have to breathe, and you're not totally, oxygen is not completely accessible during the whole time during the swim. So doing a little bit on the bike to put you a little bit hypoxic will be kind of the best we can do as far as substituting the swim workouts as far as the breathing and aerobic capacity goes. And then with the strength routine, like I said, you want to hit it and be fairly peppy. You don't want to give yourself too much time to get that heart rate down or anything. So keep the intensity up the whole time, and then do your static stretch, and then you're done. And you're moving on to the next thing for the day. Again, like with all these workouts that I'm posting, I'm making them available for everybody. So this time we kind of need to pull together. If you got any comments, any questions, any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Reply back, send me an email, send me a message, Facebook message, whatever you want to do. I'm getting back to everybody, and I'm commenting and replying back to everything. I'm here, home with the kids, doing the work, supporting my athletes, and then hopefully I'm supporting other people out there that are kind of in limbo right now. So again, good luck out there, happy training. We're all in this together, and I'll see you next time.